Okay, and I'm back. I apologize for the short wait there. Much to my annoyance, my XVID codec compressor appears to have crashed. So after I actually record this, I'm going to have to compress it before I can upload it. So it might be a little bit longer before this one follows up. Though I suppose you won't really notice because I was going to not tell you about them until they're both up anyways. So hey, let's just forget I said that. Okay, now on to the next part. For this next part, we have the student must pay for courses or course at the college through the registrar only. Well, I don't really care about the register part. I'm more interested in what we're going to do for our CRUD here right now. Okay, so let's see how is this done. If a student has been placed on a course waiting list, then payment for the course must be made. Okay, so I guess, are they on the course waiting list is probably a good question. How do we figure that out? We read the course waiting list. Yeah, seems pretty basic. Cool. Okay. It will be refunded at a later point if room for the student never arises in the course. Oh man, they actually make him pay for it even if he never actually before he gets in to ensure his spot. I guess they give it back, you know, which is nice. It'll be refunded later at a different point if you can't get in and stuff. I also imagine that that's going to happen, refunded at a later date if you can't get in. Would he be deleted from it? I'm going to put that up there because I imagine that might be part of the process. Let's go on. The registrar first needs to locate the student using name, ID, and date of birth. Where was that located? Which database is that? Pretty sure it's student info. Yep, that's exactly what's in student info. So they first need to find them. So that would be reading. Now there is the possibility that the student doesn't exist yet at this point. Because you got to remember at some point the student's going to be created. Oh yeah, and if we read below it says if this is the first time the student is paying for the course, then the details are gathered in inserting. Me inserting. Yeah, like me insert that C. Oh yeah. Anyways, back on. The system also makes sure that the student's information is up to date and to indicate that they have active enrollment status. I'm going to say that's an update, as in a you. Your info has been updated. We own you now. We can take all of your information and violate you. If we were this type of people, which we aren't. So on to the next part. The system searches through the appropriate database to find out. I'm reading this horribly. To find the list of all unpaid courses and determines the total to be paid. Appropriate database to find the list of unpaid courses. Where would this database of unpaid courses be? Registration. Okay. So we're going to be reading the student's registration. If you look at what it says about it, it apparently holds that kind of junk. Got a sneaking suspicion this might have been slightly done wrong in class, but don't tell Sean that. Nah. It's just, it says the registration database keeps information in the form of the semester of the course, the student ID, and the course's ID. Oh, wait, no. Student ID, not their ID, but the ID that they have, so their student number. Okay. No, Sean was all good. Sean was all right. Express. Where were we? System searches through appropriate databases to find a list of all unpaid courses in terms of total to be paid. Okay, so total to be paid. Might be an update. I'm going to read on a bit to see if we have a definite update. Actually, I guess if they're being enrolled, that would mean that they might already have payments due, and they have to pay for this one as well. So I'm going to go with an update on this one. Payments can be made using credit card or debit. The registrar takes the student's payments information. Credit and debit information is not stored in any database. Register takes it. Some payment and credit is not stored in any database. Oh god, did that just become vocal? I'm hoping I can cut that out. Wow. Payments can be made using credit, debit, so I guess if it's not being stored anywhere, it's going to be something for later. I'm just going to throw them aside because that doesn't appear to be going anywhere in our database. You can throw it aside, but that would be what I would do for later reference. Payment is verified, and then appropriate database is updated. Appropriate database. What would be the appropriate database? That's not what I wanted. Appropriate database. Payment is verified and the appropriate database is updated. 8 courses have been paid for. Oh, I think that would be this area again, because that's to indicate that the student has actually paid, and that's where they check to see if the student has paid. Student leaves the registrar's office with a receipt. Okay, so our student gets a receipt at this point. Good for him. Payment is not verified, and the student's enrollment in the course is deleted. Delete. As is the student's placement on any course waiting list. Delete. Plus update. Because I believe it holds a running total of how much room is in there. Student leaves. And student leaves with a notice saying their enrollment waiting list status has been removed. Let's see, I think that means they did delete it from the registration here too. Just going to read what it says in there. Taking, stores what they're taking, presently taking, wants to take. Track the student courses currently enrolled in, non-enrolled in, like not on waiting list for. Okay, so yeah, that would be a D. Payments not verified, and the student's enrollment in the course is deleted, as is the student's placement on any course waiting list. And the student leaves with a notice saying their enrollment waiting list has been removed. Now, the student's registration database says it stores information about what courses the student has taken, is presently taking, and wants to take. Presently taking, wants to, keeps information in the form of the semester. Only keeps track of courses that the student is really enrolled in, i.e. not on waiting list for. The table also keeps track of whether the student has paid for each course or not. I believe that would be a delete, though my confidence is a little bit lacking in it. I believe Sean would agree with me, but my own confidence is lacking. Okay, well, I believe that's the completed CRUD table. Anywho, I might debate this. I believe some people in class debated some of these different points as well, but this is what we ended up with in the end of the class. I'm going to stop this one as the completed CRUD table, and we'll probably be starting next on our fragment designs. I might only do one of them, because they're kind of a pain in the butt. Okay. See you again soon.